Welcome back. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. My name is Erin and I run a lifestyle, adventure, and beauty YouTube channel. So today we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to give you guys a few tips on how to motivate yourself throughout the day, on a weekly basis, whenever you need, or just to pick yourself up out of a rut. So obviously I am no therapist. I have no certifications. This is my personal tips based on my own experiences. So being that I am still fairly young, I have definitely had my fair share of emotional and difficult times, especially when I was living at college. And I didn't really know how to pull myself up out of them because I had never really tried, and I really just gave a 70%. And honestly, that felt enough to me. But realistically, everyone should be trying to put 100% into everything that they do, because what you put in is essentially what you get out. And what I was getting out of it was nothing positive. So that starts with my first tip, is the power of positive thinking. I know not everyone can agree that this actually works, but until you try it for a good amount of time, don't tell me it doesn't work, because for myself, it does. And I know, you're not going to sit there and be like, okay, like I want $1 million and tell yourself every day that you're going to be rich and famous. That's not going to happen. You have to kind of set these realistic expectations for yourself and tell yourself that you can get there. And once you're there, do another one. It's all about just being positive and trying to see both sides of a situation and make the best of it, because everyone knows that life isn't perfect, and the way that you're going to get through it is by seeking positive relationships, interactions with random people, where you put yourself. There's a lot of things that could really bring people down, but there's a lot of things that could bring people up. And just for example, I grew up without a dog. I have been absolutely obsessed with dogs since I was at a young age, and my mom never wanted to get one. She liked dogs too, but we just I don't know, she just didn't want me to get one because I was too young to take care of it, and then I got too busy, etc., etc. So honestly, I can honestly say that for years I kept saying, I'm gonna get a dog, I'm gonna get a dog, I'm gonna get a dog. And you know what? Look at this guy. This is Brody. This is my little pup. I got him last year. He is 1. He's about to be 2. He is my Jack Russell, and he's all mine. I take care of him. I feed him. I bring him to the vet. I walk him. And you know what? I never knew when I was going to get a puppy, but I got him. And it worked out. Excuse me. I never knew when I was going to get a puppy, and it's just worked out because timing a lot of the time is everything. But the more you're positive and just keep on pushing through whatever you're going through, the more that it's going to open up the opportunity for these really good things to happen. So my next tip number 2, is to set goals for yourself, both small and big. So a big picture goal for me is to be really successful and be happy with it. That's my goal. It's not very specific, so it leaves a lot of room for me to kind of take little paths to get there and to determine what will make me happy. And obviously that's everyone's overall goal, is to be happy, but how you get there and where you put yourself is really important. So setting some small goals that you can be check, I accomplished that. It's gonna bring you some self-satisfaction and honestly motivate you to keep going, because who the hell wants to keep going when you fail? So set some realistic goals for yourself and accomplish them no matter what. And I guarantee that you will feel 100 times better and more motivated to go on to your next one, and eventually and hopefully reach your bigger goal. And that being said, you can always change them, because things happen in life. You want different things, you meet different people, you're in a different place. So just have something to keep pulling you forward. So tip number 3 is make a daily schedule for yourself. It doesn't have to be like to the minute, but kind of when you wake up in the morning, think about what you want to do that day. This kind of falls in with tip number 2 and little goals, but when I wake up, I like to start my day on a positive note. I like to watch a Netflix show or drink coffee outside with the dogs. Sometimes I'll go to yoga. It's anything. And I know a lot of times people watch these like morning routine videos on YouTube, and I'm always like, oh my God, their life looks so organized and so put together. But like mine is me watching, a Netflix show for an hour. And that seems like a long time, but it's something that makes me happy. And when I wake up, I'm like, oh, like this is a great way to start the day. Like I watch the show Nashville, and I won't watch it on Thursday night, so I know on Friday when I wake up, I get to watch the new episode. And that's just like an awesome way to start my day. So that kind of leads into the next tip is try and wake up earlier. If you already wake up at 4:30, then maybe don't wake up earlier because you still need some sleep. But waking up earlier has actually been a proven study to add more productivity to your day. And just by waking up earlier, I can tell you that I feel better. Even if I have really nothing to do, it's just like waking up during that time puts me in a different mindset than if I woke up at 11, because then it's already the afternoon. Like you missed breakfast. You don't really create a routine for yourself. And I really stress routine. So I guess that is my next tip is have a routine for yourself. So for me, it's I take care of the dogs, I make dinner every night, I pick up the house every day, and I exercise, because those things are kind of what bring balance to my life and establish a routine that I know what I'm going to do every day. And then in between then, like I'll find other things to do. Like I'll work on my YouTube channel or my blog, which by the way, if you haven't checked it out, it's lifeofernd.com. So head on over there to read more of my lifestyle adventures if you're not really a YouTube person. But then again, you probably are because you're watching this video and no one watches this video. So back to my tip is that if you have a routine going for yourself, you're more likely to not just sit around and break it, because once you do it for so long, you just become accustomed to doing those things, and your life honestly will just feel like you're accomplishing so much more. Now, you could be the person over there that says, all right, this girl has no idea what she's talking about, but these are just things that have worked for me as a 23-year-old young girl, and I'm gonna preach them because this is what I know, and I'm at a place right now where I feel very like stable and middle grounded, and I know what I want, and I'm doing it, and I'm executing it, and I feel good. Like I feel in control of my own life. So yeah, maybe these don't work for everyone, but they definitely will work for hopefully at least one person. So P.S. if anyone who's watching this video tries any of these things or has any suggestions, just leave them in the comments below and I will definitely check them out, because I'm always open to suggestions. And that leads me to my last tip is read motivational books, movies, listen to a song, like find something that really like sparks your motivation and keep doing it. So that for me, that's music and reading. I love reading books like 10 tips to become a successful businesswoman, or 10 tips to make yourself like happier in life. Literally, it's anything like that that just like gets my blood flowing and I'm like, yeah, like I could do this, like I could be a badass, and then I just do it. So just literally find something that like gets your heart racing, gets your blood curling, and you're like, wow, like I want to do that, and just do it, because you'll thank me in the motivational books in the end when you're the CEO of your own company, or whatever it may be, whatever your goal is to, climb Mount Everest. One day you will get there, but it takes these little, steps to improve your life now to fully reach your full potential. So I hope you guys liked my tips that I gave you here today. I know obviously they're not going to work for everyone. I've said that so many times because I don't want people being like, you're so wrong, like you're not a therapist. And I know I'm not. This is just based on personal experience and that I hope you guys will watch. And if you just need that little motivational push, then hopefully you'll either do one or all of them, and you'll start to feel better about where you're going in life, where you want to be, or just make you happier, at least for the however many minutes this video is. So I want to thank you guys again for watching this video, and if you liked it, please be sure to subscribe because I love new followers and I don't have that many right now. And if you want to see more videos about lifestyle, beauty, adventures, my pups, then definitely subscribe and definitely give this video a like if you enjoyed watching it. I also love to hear back from you guys in the comment section. I will be sure to respond to you and make some new YouTube friends. So yeah, definitely do that. And I hope everyone has an awesome weekend. So Birdie, say bye. Bye. All right, see you guys.